Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ, and I'm going to work with Joey's set of the month for October. It's like, what month are we in? What month? Otherwise called Blue Moon. This is the beautiful set of papers that are available for free from Joey Cardmaker. Super generous and amazing. It's a beautiful set. It is, I don't know, how many colours have we done? Is it the 4th or the 5th? I've lost count. I'll have the link down in the description box if you'd like to go and grab these freebies from Joey. Beautiful. So the theme is blue for October. This is the title page. I always enjoy printing off the title page as well because we can use little bits from there as well. I have pre-trimmed the white off of my pages. The kit is designed for US letter size. You can just fit to print on A4 and you'll just have bigger white strips. But here's a little tip for you. They come as a PDF, and I've found if you choose a percentage, and for me the sweet percentage is 93%, then I get less white than if I chose print to fit for A4. So maybe you want to experiment a little bit with your percentages if you're printing on A4 paper. But for me, I find 93% works to get the biggest amount of print with the least amount of white than what you would get if you just used print to fit. Or if you printed at US letter size on A4 without sizing it correctly, then you're going to probably chop some bits off. I suspect. I haven't actually tried it, but I suspect. So anyway, let's take a little look. So the cover page, then we have this page of beautiful, gorgeous, romantic images, birds, butterflies, lovely ladies and gentlemen, and some florals, labels, etc. Just always a beautiful assortment of things to play with. Then the papers, so they come in 2 panels per page. So there's that one, this one, whoops, this one. I do love these crumpled paper textures, love it. And these florals are beautiful. I think that one might go that way, I think. I don't know, these might be the wrong way round, upside down, I don't know. Most of them, it doesn't matter. That one probably goes that way, I think. That one goes that way. Yeah, I for sure had them upside down. But, you know, you'll sort it out. So my plan today is to make 3 of the items I'm going to make. So I'm going to remove this one for the moment. And I'm going to use these 3 for a style of pocket that I want to give a go. And to start with, I want to fold these in half and glue them together. That's how I'm going to start. So you don't necessarily need to fold them in half and glue them together. You could back them with something else. But I want them sturdy, so I want a double layer. So I'm going to grab glue stick and my tacky glue. And I want double-sided, effectively. So you could cut it in half, back them with something else, and then layer them on top of each other. Or do what I'm doing and just fold it in half, glue it together, and then fold it to create what I'll be making. Now, one thing I didn't grab out, I forgot, was my decorative edge scissors. I do have a couple of pairs on my desk, but I was gonna look and see which one I wanted, but we might just have to go with what's on my desk because I didn't. I thought I was organized. I've been sitting here watching a YouTube video, waiting for it to finish and thinking, yeah, I'm all ready to go for this video. I want to get on and record it, but obviously I wasn't quite. But I was quite absorbed in the YouTube video that I was watching, so that's probably part of the reason. I was quite captivated in what was being made in front of me. So now I haven't folded this perfectly. It's a bit off, but it will be fine. Don't panic if you end up folding it. If you do it this way, don't panic if it's not quite straight, because we're going to be trimming some off anyway. Right, so that's one. Let's go do this one. Let's see if I can get it a little bit better. Mind you, I think the error came when I put the glue on and then folded it back down. I didn't, you know, lay it down quite as straight as what I could have. Oops, you wind up the glue. So how are you today, my friends? I am not sure yet when this video is going to go up. So I'm not sure where in the week it's going to be. So what, you know, if I say what I'm doing, it might be after I've already done it, or it might be before. I don't know. It's a bit tricky sometimes recording ahead and trying to work out when it's going to air. I know it's not going to be, see, I didn't, yeah, it's like not folded at all straight. It's okay. What was I saying? Yeah, not sure what day. So I am recording it on Monday, I can say that. That's when I'm recording. And I've been having this conversation with a food bank client yesterday. He sent a message while I was at church asking for a parcel, and I knew he had one last weekend, and our normal days are Wednesdays and Thursdays. And he had one, I think, last Saturday, I think. Or, yeah, last Saturday probably. And I was trying to encourage him to, you know, do you have enough food to get you through to the Wednesday when we can do our normal day? And that's partly because the food comes in on a Wednesday and Thursday, so we have fresher food available, and at the weekends we don't have as much, if any. And he said he had enough food, so I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I says, you know, if you don't, it's okay, just let me know and we'll do a partial box to get you through to Wednesday. But let me know. And I said, let me know as soon as possible, because I've got plans for the afternoon, and, you know, I can do it before then, but otherwise it's, you know, it's a Sunday. I've got things to do. I've got my life to live. Anyway, he sent a message and it didn't come through until this morning. So I don't know what's going on with that. And he does want a partial box. So that means today, Monday, when normally I would be doing my work, I've got to go and make up a box for him. So it's testing my grace, shall I say. I mean, I'm happy to do it on one hand, because if people are in need, then we need to be able to get things for them. Absolutely, 100%. The lady who has the food bank on her property, I would normally contact her and see if she could do it, but she's got a wedding coming up this weekend, a family wedding, her son, and she's already texted me this morning and says it's going to be really, really busy. She's got visitors, she's got wedding preparations, you know, da-da-da, and so I don't want to put that on her. You know, she's busy, and she's got exciting, fun, you know, stresses. There are stress with weddings, aren't there, for the week ahead. So I don't want to load her up. So I'm going to do it. But I'm like, I've got enough fuel in the car to do Wednesday and Thursday, but not today. So I'm going to be short fuel for later in the week. And it's just like, yeah. So it's testing my grace, people. All that to say, it's testing my grace. But anyway, enough on that. Let's get back to this project. So I'm going to be folding them up, and I want to decide which way round, whether I want I think I might do this one this way. So I'm going to fold, hopefully the glue's dry enough. And I'm just arbitrarily folding it at a point. Whoops, that's not what I want to use. Got my bone folder. It's going to be a double pocket, but with a little something going on, a little something extra in style. Now, do we want that? That would put it upside down, not that it really matters, or that. Let's just go that way round. I'm going to have to trim this edge because of the white. Okay, and this one, I think I want the floral on the front because it's super pretty. Okay, so let's grab out my guillotine and just trim off the white on the edge if we've got any. So on this one we definitely do. Doesn't need much off, just taking off that white. That one, don't worry about this white at the edge if you have that there, because that will be taken care of very soon in a different way. So it's just a tiny little bit of blue, blue, white is what I mean, on the edge of that one. This one, we look to be all good. Seems a shame to cover this, but that's okay, to hide it. Oh, 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 ouch, sorry. Right, now I think these are the ones I'll be using because I've got these or the fun cut, but I want a definite pattern, and this is a scallop, so we'll use this one. So for this I need to find the center, and I'm flattening it out, kind of lining up and finding where the center is. So that's 6 to there, it's 6 to there, so that one in the middle. I might just make a little, I don't know if it will work, you can barely see that. Right, so I'm going to pop my compass point on that line somewhere, and we want, you can do this by tracing around a lid or something. I don't want to go super deep. But I want it to go right across the top, hopefully. Or maybe we're not going to go right across the top. Is that the middle? That's not looking like the middle. Let's use a ruler just to double check. So 13, so no, it's not the middle. Okay, it's the next one over. This one, the halfway line there. So let's try that again. Nope, no. No, that's, my goodness people, this is turning into an absolute farce. Why can't I work out what's the middle? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I went the wrong way. That one. We'll get there eventually, people. This is definitely the difficult way. If you can find a difficult way to do something, I will find it for you. So I'm not going to go edge to edge, I don't think, because I don't want it too deep. No, we are going edge to edge. Okay. So we're going to do that on that side, and we're also going to do it. Now I've got to line it up so it's centered again. Oh, no, sorry. This one, how am I doing this? Okay, this one we want to go, so the bottom pocket is concave, so it goes down. The top one we want to go up. So we want to curve it the other way. And this could be very kick-handed for me. So I need to, yeah, because it's difficulty finding that center point. So let's use the ruler. You can do them both the same way if you want. You could do both concave. So I'm going to go there. So I found the middle and I'm going to draw the line like that. Now you don't have to use fancy scissors. You could just cut that in a straight, not a straight, a curved flat line as opposed to a decorative line. So this one we're going to cut with my fancy scissors here. Concentrating. It's not going to be perfect because these scissors don't like cutting around corners. But doesn't that look pretty? I think that looks really pretty. And then this one we're going to do the same thing but going the other way. So I haven't even said the name of the, I've said the name of the kit, but the name of the, what's it called? Challenge? It's not a collaboration. Mashup Joey is the hashtag to use if you're using these papers on social media. I love that. I think that's super pretty. Super, super pretty. I do want to, that's a fun little scrap. Might be able to use that somewhere. Got a few little white bits showing, so I'm just going to give it a little ink. I should have erased that pencil line, but it's obscured by the ink anyway, so not too bad. Just got a little bit of white showing from that lining paper, so just going to do a bit along the edge to blend it in a bit more. Even though this is dark, the inking actually does still show up, so I'm going to go ahead and do right round there. Okay, and time to glue it up. So just a line of glue up the side here, and a line up here. And I wanted this double layered because we've got a pocket in here, but this is also a pocket in the back, and if this was a single layer it would be prone to breakage or tearing, so that's why I want that. So we'll decorate that up in a moment, or when we've done the rest. So this is my midpoint here. And I do like the one concave and one convex. I do like that. I think that looks quite effective. Have I not got that right? Oh, I'm on the wrong line. That's why. Makes a difference. Okay. This could be quite hard to see on this dark pattern. Okay, and then this one, flip it around. Using the ruler again. See, once you've done it once, it gets easier, especially if you're doing them all at the same time. Get the pencil on the right end and go about there. Okay, now before I move that, I'm going to make it easier on myself and line this one up. Okay. There, and then switch it around again. Find the middle. And this is our last line to draw. Okay, I can close up the compass now. And I better close the lid of my glue while I'm mucking around. And let's trim these up. So where you've got white showing, that might be showing at the top or bottom, we're trimming it off so it's not going to be visible. That one and the top one. So there's not enough on this top bit to keep, so I'm throwing that away. I'm just keeping this larger section from the bottom. Okay. Just going to grab out an eraser and take off that pencil line, just the bits that are left. There we go, that's that one. Cool. And this one. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to lunchtime. So I'll have to get this done, grab some lunch and head out and make up this food parcel. Most clients are really good and have, you know, complied, it's not the right word, have understood the timing for doing food parcels and are switched on and make their requests at the appropriate time for the appropriate day. And then there's some that are not, well, one in particular at the moment who's not quite so switched on, shall we say. But that's all good. We will get there. Right, I'm just not happy with the way that cut. Didn't cut cleanly. And that was the user operator error, not anything other than that. Right, let's give it some ink and we'll take care of the rest of those fluffy white bits that are showing. This one doesn't have any white down the edges showing, so I'm not going to bother doing the inside there. And this one, yes, we rubbed out the line on both, didn't we? Do believe we did. And again, this one doesn't have the white showing down the sides from the inside pattern, so all good there. Okay, let's clean up the desk a little bit. Put the scissors away because we're finished with the fancy scissors. Glue these together. So there's less contrast between these two, but there is still a contrast, still a difference. Stripes are quite fun, aren't they? So I want to put some lace on these. That's one thing I want to add. And then we've got the fussy cuts from the kit that we can play with as well. Some of these might be reserved for the journal cards though. I'm not going to have time to do the cards to go inside them. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Don't think we will. But there might be little bits that might fit, like this alphabet piece here could be quite pretty, or I could grab out some other things. Right, so lace. I have a bunch of laces. I also have some music paper, and I have this intriguing stuff that I picked up at Creative Junk on Friday, and I do believe it is a sticker. It's a long strip. My husband thinks it's like a trim for a car, self-adhesive. I don't know whether it is, but is it self-adhesive though? Yes, it is. It's sticky. So I thought we might be able to add some of that. Don't know. I just grabbed out a few pieces. So I've also got a bunch of lace that I picked up at Creative Junk. Different sizes, colours. Just not sure exactly what I want yet. It feels a bit fine. We've got this one with the edging on. Could be quite fun. Don't think I like it on this one because of the white, and this is a creamy sort of coloured lace. So we might want to put that on like this one. And I'm thinking if I put it down the bottom, it would dangle off the bottom of the page potentially. Or because this has got a slight curve, do we want to like curve it around that scallop? Actually, that's lovely. I like that. Let's do that. Just going to cut a piece off. Grab out my fabric glue. And let's glue that on. Lock it in, as we say. Or glue it on once I get the dried glue off my nozzle. It sounds like I'm trying to get dried glue off my nose. Oh, the weird things that pop into my brain sometimes. Okay. I'm going to put the glue on, and then I'm going to make the lace sit where I want it. Oops. Okay, that's okay, I think. Right. Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Okay, so I will probably trim off those edges of the lace so that they're straight with the side of the pocket, but I will leave it until the glue's dry. Just making sure it's nicely pressed on there, and it's got, you know, little floaty fringe there. Okay, so I think that's fine for that one. What about this one? Again, that's a creamy, well, more almost coffee coloured actually. We've got this white lace. What about a band across the middle? Actually, just wondering about this. It's metallic, different shades of metallic blue. I actually quite like that. I'm going to cut a piece off. And let's put some, I'm not sure how well it's going to stick because there's parts where it's come up away from the backing paper. But we can always sneak a little bit of glue in under there. It still seems to be sticky. We could put some glue stick on it. But I'm just going to see. And give it a perhaps a good burnish. I mean, how fun and different is that? Do I want to wrap that around the side? No, there's probably not enough to wrap it around the sides. I could have cut it a bit longer and wrapped it around. That would have helped it stay in place, but next time. And then I'm thinking, what about a bit of lace on top of that? Or at the bottom of that. Let's go at the bottom, because otherwise it covers too many of those lovely strips. Again, I'm going to cut the lace a little bit longer and just trim off the edges. Don't think I got quite to the ends there, so let's make sure we've got glue on the edges. Putting it right under that dark blue strip. Cool. Actually, I might again wait to trim that until the glue is dry. Okay, so this one, what do we want to put on this one? I don't want to cover these pretty flowers with like the trim or anything. This is a slightly more off-white or creamy colour, so we might be able to get away with a or not. This is actually a stretchy lace, this one, elastic lace. No, not feeling that one. We've got this black and white one. That's actually quite stunning, really. I quite like that one. So I'm going to go with it. I just think it brings prettiness, but somehow it brings drama as well. Is how I see it anyway. Come on, glue. There we go. Have I wound you up enough? I think. You know, generally winding up is not a good thing to do. You know how you wind up someone, wind them up by saying things that just designed to get a reaction. But when it comes to glue, winding up can be a really good thing. Just wondering if we like cut one of those stripes off No, I'm not going to muck around. That would be quite fiddly, I think. I think we'll just, because I've got glue in where the holes are, but I think I'll just let it dry and it will be good as gold. Okay, so we've done the lace. We have done this one with this metallic sticker strip stuff, whatever it is, whatever it's designed for. No idea. I don't imagine, would it really stay stuck on a car? I don't know. Okay, let's trim off the edges on this one. You could leave them sticking out, but I think I just like them trimmed level. And this one. And this one doesn't need any trimming. Oh, maybe a little bit. Actually, it's got a little bit of the other lace dropped on top. Oh yeah, actually both edges need just a wee trim. Don't know if you heard that clonk, that was the firebox. I didn't like the fire first thing this morning. I thought it was okay, but then I just got colder and colder and colder. So, and it was grey outside, so I lit the fire and then looked out and it was warming up and blue sky and sunshine, and it was like typical. But anyway, that would still stay cold inside anyway. So I lit the fire, and that was just a sign that I need to put more wood on the fire. Okay, so what else would we like to do with these? I don't know actually that I want to use the music. Is there anything on here that we want to use? Maybe one of these wee labels. Let's cut out the labels. Super cute. And maybe the butterflies at the end there. And I might cut out this alphabet piece as well. Don't know if we'll use it, but we can cut it out with play. So most of these I will keep for the journal cards. Should I do that on video as well, in a separate video maybe? We could do. Don't know when that will air though. Any more than this video will air. Got to work out my schedule. I was just keen to get on and do it because the idea was in my brain, and it's like, yep, I can see it, and if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget what I wanted to do. Right, I think I'll need my small scissors for these. I'm just going to snip them apart. These two I can do with my big scissors because they're straight. Where'd that bit of paper go? Oh, there it is. Gosh. Losing my marbles, all my scraps of paper. Let's push these up out the way so I'm not losing bits of paper on them. This little bit's got little numbers on it. It's got 79,513. I just love random numbers. I just love them to bits. That's why I stamp a lot of them. Stamp my own numbers. So if you wanted hand stamped numbers done in a variety of colours and sizes and shapes, well, mostly rectangle, some circles, then they're available on my Etsy as a physical product. I did think about pre-cutting these out before the video, but I wanted to show you the whole sheet of them. So I think we'll take what I've already cut out and play with that, and then, you know, we don't want to cut them all out on video when if I'm not going to use them all. I think I need a drink. My voice is getting a bit gravelly. I think maybe some music paper. Let's try a bit. Don't want a big piece though, I think. Just I actually don't mind that all the way across. But I think I need to test whether I want it shorter. Try a shorter bit and see. No, I like the piece right across. Okay, so I'm just going to give it some ink. We probably won't get all these decorated, all three, but we can decorate one up anyway. I'm getting hungry. I'm like, I need to have my lunch so I can get out and do this food parcel and still get my own work done, or some more of my own work done. Because Wednesday and Thursday being taken up with food bank means that I've got 2 half days, so a full day less to get my work done than previously. So Monday, Tuesday, I try and get as much done as I can, and so I do feel a little, not resentful, but pressured that I've got to then do food bank today instead of just cracking on with my own work. So yeah, it's not resentment. I'm kind of talking to myself like, am I resentful? I'm not. I'm more just pressured, I guess, and just processing, because I got the message through basically as I was wanting to do this video. So I was like, okay, I've got to rearrange my plans, kind of think what I can get done, what I can't. It's just the reality. You know, we all have things come up. Normally I don't. Normally I would be quite fine on a Monday, unless I had scheduled some appointment or something, you know, doctor's appointment or something, which of course is then planned and prepared for. So anyway, enough moaning. Goodness, I'm a good moaner, aren't I? I do think that's one of the less attractive qualities of New Zealanders, is we can have a bit of a capacity to be a bit moany. Yeah, and it's not attractive. So I do apologize for my whinginess. And just like I said, I'm just kind of processing, still processing that of changing my plans, adapting. That's what we got to do. We got to adapt sometimes. Oh gosh, now all I can think about is food. Whether it's the food bank or just that it's lunchtime, all I can think about is how my tummy is saying, feed me. There, and there's a little hole in there where the bow is at the top of the label, and I'm wondering, do I want to use like a gel pen, or do I want to use liquid, what are they called, liquid drops or whatever? But I know they're always clogged when I go to use them, so I don't think I've got the patience or the time for that right now. I am going to take a silver gel pen, metallic gel pen, and just colour that in. So it's, you know, it'll have a little bit of a shine there. Not much, just a little. Do I want something over here? We could cut out a little butterfly. Or do I have something else? Like a butterfly that's already cut out. Some big butterflies. We could put one in there. That would kind of be pretty, wouldn't it? So it would be revealed. Actually, I really like that. See how, I don't know if you can see these lines, these light lines. So when you put the butterfly there, it's like the antennae for the butterfly. Which one? Maybe that one? Let's do that. I think that's fun. Very fortuitous. Doesn't fix, you know, what I was aiming for. I think maybe I will do a second video with this particular set of papers. Whoops, remember where you're putting it. And it happens that those lines are right in the middle too, so that's good. And do the journal cards in another video. I think that could be quite good. So I'm still looking for maybe a butterfly. I do have some foil ones made from chocolate wrappers. They're right at the bottom. There's a blue one. Do we want a butterfly? Because we already got a butterfly there. Is the foil a bit too in your face? We've got a black one here. No, don't want the black one. Silver star. No. Purple. No. These are from, these wee purple butterflies are from Purple Passion, the purple kit that Joey put out in this series. So no to the black, no to the stars, and there's hearts here as well, no to them. About a white butterfly, it's just the reverse side of the black. So I don't want the purple either, I don't think. No, not the white, it's too kind of harsh. That one's half silver, or part silver and mostly blue. No. I think it's the size, these are a bit big. Here's another, oh, that's a pink one. No, not a pink one. Not a green one, nope. Okay, so we are left with either this metallic butterfly or one of these ones cut out. I think I like one of these ones, so bear with me while I cut one out. They are designed as one piece, but they're quite cute to cut out individually. Right, sorry, I went completely quiet there. Just, yeah, just little something. Just a delicate little detail. Oop. It wants to fly away before I've got it covered in glue. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I will decorate the other two pockets, probably off camera, and then we'll do in another video, we will look at the journal cards. I think that's my plan. Don't know when. So that's it for the 3 double pockets. A little bit curly, but once it's glued onto a page, oh, it's such a shame to hide that. But you know, you've got to sacrifice something somewhere. We can just reprint it. Yeah, so that's the plan. I hope you'll come back and join me for part 2, whenever it is, of making the journal cards to go inside these. And I might have to print the papers again to do the journal cards and then kind of mix and match. But I still have this paper as well, which I thought would be a nice contrast given that it's paler. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.